Constitution of India, its definition, structure and key features. The Constitution of India is the foundational law laying down the basic political structure of India, that is, a parliamentary democracy and a republic with a federal structure. It defines the three organs of the Republic of India, the executive, the legislature and the judiciary, and clearly defines their power as well as demarcates their responsibilities. The Constitution of India is world's largest. The original copy of the Indian Constitution is 251 pages long. It is the most detailed in the world. It contains 395 articles, 22 parts and 12 schedules. It has undergone 103 amendments till the date. You can see the cover page here. Interesting facts about Indian Constitution. Sri Nandlal Bose, a pioneer of modern Indian art, designed the border of every page of Constitution and adorned it with art pieces. Sri Prem Bihari Naren Raizada, a master of calligraphic art, single-handedly handwrote the Constitution. Although it took him 6 months to complete the task, yet he charged no money for his work. Did you know the original manuscript of the Constitution was written on a parchment sheets measuring 16 by 22 inches, having a lifespan of 1,000 years. It weighed 3.75 kilograms. The Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly or CA was set up in 1946 under the leadership of Dr. Rajendra Prasad to draft the Constitution. The CA took 3 years from 1946 to 1949 to complete the drafting. The CA had 299 elected members from provincial legislative assemblies. The CA had 13 committees including the drafting committee. The Constitution was adopted in 1949 when 284 members signed it, making the completion of the Constitution making process. Founding Fathers of our Constitution, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, President of Constituent Assembly, elected as the first President of Independent India on 24 January 1950 at the last session of the Constituent Assembly. Distinction of being the only President to have been re-elected for a second term from 1950 to 1962. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was a key member of the Constituent Assembly. He was instrumental in the integration of over 500 princely states into Indian Union. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, referred as the father of the Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar played a leading role in the Constitution's framing process. He was the chairman of Assembly's most crucial committee, the Drafting Committee. He was directly responsible for preparing the draft Constitution for independent India. Appointed as the first Law Minister of Independent India in 1947. Essential features of the Constitution. Essential features: the preamble, the fundamental rights, duties and principles of state policy, federal structure and institutions, executive, legislature and judiciary, constitutional bodies, UPSC, ECI, CAG, the states, state executive, state legislature, state judiciary and relation between the union and states. Essential features of the preamble. It is a brief introductory statement setting out guidelines for the people of the nation as well as presenting principles of the Constitution. Preamble is the preface which highlights the entire Constitution and embodies fundamental values, philosophy and ethos on which our Constitution is based and built. It includes fundamental rights, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, and fundamental duties, justice, social, economic and political. The whole edifice of the Constitution and structure of the political system protects and promote constitutional values embodied in preamble. The preamble. We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring that dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. What are the fundamental duties? Abide by the Constitution, national flag and anthem. Uphold sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Promote harmony and brotherhood. Protect and improve natural environment. Safeguard public property and abjure violence. Provide opportunities for education. Cherish the ideas of freedom and struggle. Defend the country and render national service. Preserve rich heritage of composite culture. Develop scientific temper, humanism, etc. Strive for excellence. Essential features, fundamental duties, rights and principles. Cultural and educational rights, right to freedom, right to equality, right to freedom of religion, right to constitutional remedies, right against exploitation. These are our fundamental rights. Essential features, federal structure. There are three organs: the executive, which has the President of India, the Vice President of India, and Council of Ministers. The legislature, which has the President of India, Rajya Sabha, the Council of States, Lok Sabha, the House of People. The judiciary, which has the Supreme Court, the High Courts, and the subordinate courts. This is all about our Constitution. Thank you very much.